What if the home you dreamed of was also the home of something sinister? What if the place where your children played, laughed, and slept peacefully was shared with forces you couldn't see or understand? This is the story of the Perron family, a story that became so terrifying it inspired the movie The Conjuring. In 1971, the Perron family moved into what seemed like the perfect home, a beautiful old farmhouse in Harrisville, Rhode Island. But what they didn't know was that this house held secrets, dark, haunting secrets. The farmhouse was built in the 18th century, and over the years, it witnessed more than its fair share of tragedies, murders, suicides, mysterious deaths. The land itself seemed cursed. Local folklore whispered of spirits that lingered there, trapped between worlds. But when the Perron family arrived, they weren't thinking about ghosts. They were thinking about starting a new life. It wasn't long before the house made its presence known. At first, it was small things. Doors would open and close by themselves. Strange knocking sounds would echo through the hallways, and cold drafts would chill the room even in the height of summer. The Perron children began seeing figures, shadowy, barely there, but always watching. One of the daughters, Andrea Perron, would later describe it as the house coming alive. But the real danger wasn't in the shadows. It was lurking much deeper. One spirit in particular made its presence violently clear: Bathsheba Sherman. According to local legend, she had lived on the property in the 1800s and was believed to have been a witch. Rumor had it that she had sacrificed her own child to the devil and that her spirit now haunted the farmhouse. Whether that's true or not, the Perron family was convinced she had returned, and she had her sights set on Carolyn Perron, the mother. Carolyn started experiencing terrifying events. She would wake up with strange marks on her body, deep punctures and scratches that couldn't be explained. It was as if Bathsheba was targeting her, trying to torment her into leaving. But the more the family resisted, the more aggressive the hauntings became. The Perrons reached out to Ed and Lorraine Warren, famed paranormal investigators who specialized in cases like this. Lorraine, a clairvoyant, claimed she could feel the darkness in the house the moment she stepped inside. She believed that Bathsheba's spirit was the most powerful and dangerous of all the entities trapped there. The Warrens conducted a series of investigations documenting the strange occurrences. Lorraine described it as one of the most intense hauntings she had ever encountered. And yet, despite their efforts, the Warrens could never fully rid the house of its spirits. The Perron family endured nearly a decade of this terror. For 9 long years, they lived side by side with whatever spirits called that farmhouse home. By 1980, they'd had enough and finally moved away, leaving the darkness behind. Years later, Andrea Perron would write a series of books about their experiences, sharing their terrifying encounters with the world. Those stories became the foundation for The Conjuring, bringing this haunting to a whole new audience. So, was it real? The Perron family insists it was, and to this day, the house remains a point of fascination for paranormal enthusiasts. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, their story has certainly left a lasting mark on the world of the supernatural. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.